It would be very erratic to divulge it. Well, comrades, I'll send up I'm going to be brief. And I'll call upon the delegates of the Shoreditch Trades Council to stand and give a toast to our guest. For the Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Clement Attlee.
Chairman, Honourable Mrs Girling, Your Excellencies, my Lords, Ladies and Gentlemen. We're all very pleased to be here tonight because we're having a good entertainment, because we've got jolly company, and most of all because we are here to do honour to two great citizens of London who's met Will and his wife. Love them. And that is a great thing, to go through the world creating happiness. And that's what they've done. I thank you very much, our hosts, for allowing us to be here and to pay a tribute to our good friend.
And other friends should join together to pay tribute to Bill at this time, after so long a service, to the Shoreditch Trades Council. It's nice that we should all be here. And if I may say so, I'm very glad that there is among us my old colleague on the London County Council, though he was on the other side, Sir Robert Tasker, who was a Conservative chairman of the council and a member of the other side in the council. I want to say, Sir Robert, nice of you to come. We all appreciate it. We'll respect our good. In these days, they don't happen every day. Not even in the House of Commons. The Girlings, Mr. and Mrs. Girling, and their family, their name and that of the borough of Shoreditch, somehow run together. And this is a remarkable East End borough. I like Shoreditch. It has maintained a good municipal administration under its borough council. As far as I know, it has nothing to be ashamed of in its local affairs, and that's a fine thing to be able to say. And the Girlings have made their contribution to the good and effective civic government of this great East End borough. And in elections on ninepence and above in Bill, even though it can't last, and I recommend you not to rely upon such superficial electoral methods. The other recollection I have with Shoreditch is that when I was a youth, I came here to work in a committee room in Haggerston, wasn't it? For Herbert Burrows. And that's right. Heavens alive. For Herbert Burrows, who was the SDF candidate for Parliament. And I didn't rise any higher in electioneering those days than addressing envelopes, which nevertheless probably contributed to my electoral education. And it was all very lively, and I was sure he'd won, and he didn't. He was defeated by a colleague of ours, Prime Minister in the present Cabinet, namely Dr. Christopher Addison, now Lord Addison, the exceedingly able leader of the House of Lords, who has kept them out of no end of trouble if they only knew it.
Service to the labour movement and to the public generally. Not only